Hello and welcome to another Q&A video where I will answer common questions from the players that I've collected recently. Now let's start with a simple question. Can you remove or sell buildings? Well, yes, you can. If you go here on this little square, you can select any building you want. And if you want to sell it, for example this small house, you can just click on it and click this is the sell button with the money kind of the second one in the middle from the left. But the event buildings or evolving buildings like Pirate Fortress, you cannot sell them, but you can stash them. If you click, for example, on the Pirate Fortress, this icon changes. It's not anymore a sell button, now it's a stash button, which will put this building in your inventory. And when you will build it again, this building will come up with all the tokens you have collected for it, so you will just easily update it to the same level it was before, so don't worry, it will not be level 1. You will have all your tokens stored in your inventory. Same goes with all the evolving buildings from events you might have collected. Very easy to do, just click on the stash. If you don't have space in the city and you need space, click on the stash and it will go inside your inventory where you saw it the first, which is this part, buildings. You see nothing in my inventory at the moment. The next question is, when you go on the wiki to check, for example, next era required resources and golden food and everything you produce, it shows you your production goods as your profession goods, then it goes secondary and then it goes tertiary. It's very easy to understand what is your profession. So the first thing you unlock in your tech tree, and if you go in the Kingdom of Sicily in my case, you see the first thing I unlock is the wardrobe. That means I will have 4 competent workshops to build, but all the rest I will be able to build only 1. As you see, I have 4 carpenters here working. This is my carpenter. And then we have a scribe, which I have only 1, and we have spice merchant, which is also only 1. Now the game assigns these professions randomly. You don't choose them, you just get your profession when you start the game. Game is trying to evenly give professions to the players, so we will not have complications in the trade market. Now, some people would be scribe and they would be able to build 4 scribe houses. Some people would be a spice merchants and they would be able to build 4 spice buildings. Now, how to understand which profession is secondary and which one is tertiary is very easy. You go to the end of your tech tree and you see the first one you unlock is the secondary, and in my case it's chili. So that means spice merchant is my secondary profession. And the third, which is tertiary, is the scribe. The goods shown on the wiki, very simple. The first thing you unlock, which is the most warehouses you have of that type, that is your profession. You can be carpenter, you can be scribe, you can be spice merchant. Your secondary is the second you unlock in the tech tree, which is my case, as you can see, is chili. And your tertiary is, of course, the very last one you unlock in the very last part of your tech tree, which in my case is the scribe. So it's very easy. When you go on the wiki, you can just see what is what, and you will understand the amount of how much you need of this and how much you need of that. Now the next question is, invent 1 or 10 orbs in the wonder screen at the same time. Now this is also very simple. It has some tricks in it. Now, for example, if you go by 1 by 1 by 1, and this next guaranteed rare blueprint on the left, for example, is at 9 out of 10, and the next guaranteed legendary blueprint on the right is, for example, 79 out of 8, that means if you go by invent 1, you will get only 1 blueprint instead of 2. So the rare blueprints will go to 0 because it resets when it hits 10, and the legendary will go to 0 because it resets from 80 to 0 when you finally get the legendary. So in this case, if it happens, you get just 1 blueprint. In this case, it would be a legendary. My advice is when you have 9 out of 10 and 79 out of 80, better to use Invent 10 so you don't lose blueprints, because if you click Invent 10, the game will give you 1 rare and 1 legendary, but if you click on Event 1, you will just get 1 legendary. Therefore, you would lose a blueprint. In all the other case scenario, it doesn't really matter you invent 1 or you invent 10, it depends on you. Some people invent 10, some people invent 1, it's a complete RNG. There is just a chance of you getting a blueprint. It's not that if you invent by 1 you get a higher chance to get a legendary faster. No, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes people get legendaries at 40 orbs, at 30 orbs, 50 orbs when they invent 10. Some people go just 1 by 1. I saw a lot of screenshots of players who get, by invent 10, they get like multiple blueprints at the same time in one roll, which is absolutely amazing. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen. Now the next question is, customizations, are they one time only or there is a chance to unlock them again? I believe I answered in my previous videos, but we can go through it once again. So these are your customizations. You unlock them during events when they happen, you unlock, and these parts you unlock through Alliance Treasure Hunt, and there we have it. These are our all events we had before. Now, customizations from them can be acquired once again. They're not one time only. You can acquire them in some ways. The main and easiest way is the monthly pass ticket. If you go here into the rewards, you will see that these things happen, for example, level 22, level 17, level 14, level 11, and etc. It happens even on level 6. You get these packs. And these packs, level 1, if you're free to play, you get one of these customizations at 20% chance each, so it's a random shot, but you can get any of them. If you buy a monthly pass, you can select which one do you want from them and get a random one from the basic part. So the point is here that every month in this battle pass they change the event from which you are getting these customizations. For example, in this month it was a Thai event customizations which happened long ago, but now you can collect your Thai event if you didn't collect it at the time of the event. Now you can just get the necessary customizations to complete your collection through this page. One thing to mention is, for example, if you see here there's a 5 customizations, and if you go here you see there are also 5, but in many times they duplicate that, so if you didn't get what you want from the first time, you would still have a second try at least. Some of them are just going on. You see this building, for example, Prank Center is happening already second time, and now we go here and we have this Frangipani bush happening already second time as well. So they're duplicating them, so you would have a high chance to get what you really need from that to complete your collections, because completing a collection is very important. I cannot check the ones I completed, but I can show, for example, Mongol event, which I did not collect. So if I will collect it, I will get a Evolution token, and I will get evolving tokens for the building that was for that event, and of course the commander of the event. In this case it was Genghis Khan. I can get it just by completing a collection. I still lack 3 buildings, but hopefully in the future I will get them. Reflecting on history, let's uncover the division of Germany. After World War II, ideological differences led to the split. The East under the Soviet influence and the West embracing democracy. When I started beta server today, I stumbled upon this German Unity Day event, which I didn't saw on my main account. So here we can see we get some quests, collect 1000 coins because I'm in Stone Age and stuff. So let's see where it leads us. We get solve these negotiations and then collect 20 short productions in farms from Dawn of Men or Stone Age in Capital City. I got no idea where this quest will lead us and what will be the rewards, because I never saw it before, but I will just give you a short visual how it looks like and what he asks me of. So I go into negotiations. I'm Stone Age, so I don't have any resources I can produce yet. So we'll just try and go the basic way of negotiating. We'll just put something here and just try to win it on random. You see, we got a food and gold left, so we put a gold and we put a food and we won with 3 choices. Very good. So collect 2 research points. Now we're gonna pay up with the food. Collect. Now we're gonna win this battle or sort of solve 4 incidents. So we're gonna win the battle. So I'll just show you how it looks like here. Here is the arrow. If you click on it, there is the new event, and there is that new event also, which I didn't saw before. So let's click on it, and then it shows up here. Otherwise, if I don't click on it, it doesn't show up. You see, if I just click here, for example, oh no, it still shows up now, but before it didn't. So now we're gonna win the battle. Try to win it. We're Stone Age, we're strong, we're throwing rocks and going out with the spears, and there we have it. So, simple battle, 2 archers, 2 infantry. We have only Harold, so hopefully this is going to be enough. Really hope for it, because we're only Stone Age, and I hope the game likes us. So far it's going okay. I need probably just 1 rock from Harold, just to be sure, because my infantry is going to fail quite soon. Well, they hold up. Okay, 1 rock it is, and yeah, I missed, but we won. Congratulations to us. Now let's dive into the future of these quests here. First I'll put my army to Repelish. And now you see, there is no that quest. I can't click on it, so I click on the right side and it shows up again. Collect, and we got... Einstein has to say something for us. Okay, Felix, the seeds of separation were sown in contrasting ideologies. Our families were forcefully separated, a painful legacy that defines our lives. Okay, we got a 5 research points, and as you see, okay, now Einstein's speaking to us. People growing up in the East experienced life behind the Iron Curtain. The wall erected in 1961 confined East Germans. Despite hardships, hope endured. So this questline teaches us about history with what happened with the Germans and with the rest of the world during the World War II and after. So just short intro to that part of the history. And as you see, on each completion you get something like research points or random commander, which is when I'm Stone Age. It's very useful here to complete event quests. Alright, because event quest battles are sometimes very hard, and therefore you need mercenary commanders when you're early ages, when I don't have any wonders at all, of the military I mean, so sometimes mercenary commanders are really useful just for that. And now the main topic of this video would be the new event that is upcoming quite soon, which is again going to be Thai event. I will give you a short briefing about what's it gonna be like, what you will see there. I will not show you all the rewards like daily, what can you get daily as a daily special, but I will explain you the event, how it looks like, and what you can do with it. So first of all, let's start with going here, and let's click on the Thai event here. Now Queen Suryotai greets us as usual. She says Sawadee-ka. I hope I read that properly. Before you stands Queen Suryotai of Ayutthaya. You just arrived in time. Welcome to the Thai event and the Festival of Lights. So it's just the same Festival of Lights we just had in the previous year. It's just the same event. Basically, I believe it's going to be all the same, even quest-like, so pretty much all the same. The color, the queen, everything is completely the same here. I can do some first quests, you see, just pay some spear fighters that we get accept to trade offers. I can't trade them Stone Age, but I can spend 5 research points, so we're gonna get on with that one. I'll go here and you see I open up a baby boom, and then I will open, for example, this one, and we'll go back to the Queen Suryotai. We can collect the reward. Now it asks me to pay food again, and we unlock the building. With your help, the Festival of Lights will be brighter than ever. Please accept this token of my gratitude and gift. May it guide you through the trials and tribulations of your regency. Okay, so we got Shrine of Reflection Evolution token. Now, this year is the first time, and it's actually the first event that doesn't have a new event building. This event is having the same event building as it had in the previous year, which is, from my opinion, absolutely amazing. No matter if the building is useful or not, it's just really cool that they don't make any new buildings, because I believe we had enough of those buildings. I have half of my city in those buildings on my main account, and I don't need new buildings. I need previous year building. I need them evolved, or as we can say, buffed and made useful for the modern times the game is in. So let's see what's in the future. There is still much to prepare. Use your flower coins to produce more lanterns and make this year's Festival of Lights unforgettable. One thing I need to tell you is that now we're gonna put the Shrine of Reflection, and I will show you exactly on it. So we put it here. I have a quest to put it. So this is the same building as the previous year. What is good that this building has been changed. Not so much, but it has. So overall, everything remains the same. Now, if you collected these puzzle pieces, building like Architect Studio, like School and Minoan Tower, you will get here research point instead of puzzle pieces. But you have more chances to get food, for example, which is a really low amount. In the Age of Sicily, you will get probably something like 10 times as bigger than this one. It's just my opinion, I don't know for sure yet, but we'll see when we go in my main account. And this here is quite a low amount of food, but still okay to have. What did change is that they added new bonus to this building, which starts from level 1. You get more health points to your infantry units. And this was changed even a week ago. So this event will come out on the service probably in like 10 days. When World Fair ends, then we have 1 week or so to just rest and chill, and then we get this event. But the buildings, for those who already have it from the previous year, this building is already changed, so you already have this bonus if this building is placed in the city. And now, as you see, when you level this wonder up, you get more health to your infantry units. Now, health bonuses in this game, I don't know, for whatever reason, but they are so low, even in wonders. The percentage they give is so low that it's almost not useful at all. But this is an event building, therefore you will use it probably or for resources if you're early age, or for puzzle pieces even if you're early age. And if you don't have any other event buildings, you have space in the city, you will put it anyway, right? Just why waste it? Just let's use it. Okay, this building is not best, it's not even good, but this health boost is actually quite nice to have, so why not? So this is quite a nice change here. Overall, I don't know if these two events are gonna happen in the same time. It happened to me only on the beta. I didn't see it on main servers, but I like this arrow, I like it slides out, and we have some 2 activities you can do at the same time. I can guide you through some quests a little bit more for this part of the video, and then we'll go to my main account to see how the Shrine of Reflection looks like. So first of all, we got 1 Shrine of Reflection. Here, yes, we collect, and then we go again, win 1 battle, or pay up research points. And as usual, now I will read from Queen Sirioda and I'll continue. Now that you have built the evolving building, you will need to take care of it. I will show you what you need to do to unlock its full potential. So here, as you see, it as always asks you to have this evolving building, level 3, level 10 or whatever, so it will go higher, of course, as you unlock, and you can get more pieces. Now, what I really wanted to show you is the event itself. So, event itself is just basic standard event. In this game we're having, we can go for 1 lantern and get, like, these prices. We can get for 2, and we can get these prices, or we can go for 3, of course, and get these prices. Now the point here is about the daily special in the left bottom corner. Here you can go, and as you see, daily special changes in it every 24 hours. Daily special every day will be different. So this time we have the Sun Perfume, the Thai event building. We can just roll 3. Let's see if we unlock it or not. And now the lanterns will fly. I actually like these kind of events also, but I mostly prefer merge event buildings just because merge events are much more easy to achieve what you want to achieve from the event and get certain rewards. When it goes like this, like 1, 2, or 3 at random, you just get everything random, and so it's kinda more RNG than targetable. When it's a merge event, you can target what you want mostly. So here, as you see, rewards changed. Now you can get a negotiation turn, extra tokens from this part. You can get this prank wall customizations if you're lucky from this one. And you can get flower bush arrangement and something from this choice. So all of your customizations which you don't see on the list might happen in one of these 3 lanterns. You just go in one of 3. Choose always by the info. Just click on the info and see what's in there. If there is, for example, this prank wall and you really need it, then don't roll for 3, roll for 2, because in the 3 you see there is flower bush arrangement. And maybe you don't need it, maybe you need that prank wall, so you need to go then for 2. So always check the info before you roll in these type of events. That way you can complete a collection much more easy. Don't waste your tokens just on 3, 3, 3. Of course, 3 is easier to accomplish and get prizes in this grand prize list I will show you just now, but if you go for 2 or for 1, you can align it either way later on, but at least you will get what you need of the customizations to finish it. So now we will go in the inventory and I will show you. So this is the Thai event. So it's not Thai event 2022, it's not Thai event 2023, it's the same event. It's completely the same, you just go and click on your customizations and you get it. Silly that in the Stone Age you get Wonder Army refill item because I have no wonders. I don't even unlocked spots for them yet, so that's about that. Now let's see the prices. And about the prices, it's now, as in every event as of now, you can activate, of course, the golden pass if you need. If you don't, you just go by these levels. You collect lanterns by 1, 2, 3, and then you reach certain rewards here. Now let's start with the first. Now here are these selection kits. I will show you how that works here. So here in this event you can choose what building you want to be evolved, but here is the trick. In most of the cases you will be able to choose between Shrine of Reflection, of course the evolving building of this event, or you can go for 1 of 5 random. So this is where this event is really bad. It kinda gives you option if you want that Shrine of Reflection or not, but you cannot choose the exact evolving buildings you want to evolve. You have 20% to get each one of them. So it's not gonna be the one you want, not all the time. If you're extremely lucky you might get what you want, but not as much as you would want that. So let's go over this. For example, Mad Scientist Lab. On my main account I believe I have it at level 8 or something like that. This building is absolutely useless. It needs to be evolved, it needs to be modernized, buffed, call it whatever you like it. Because imagine you're now like H Sicily, it will give you just a little bit of goods you produce, plus gold, which is actually still gonna be a low amount, and 1 research point on level 10, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now this building looks cool, yes, but the output of the building just honestly is not good at all. And even if you invest a lot and you get it to level 41, it's absolutely ridiculous. So then we have the Trojan Horse, which is also absolutely a garbage, honestly. It looks cool, but now in 2023 it's a garbage. Because the game has evolved so far that these rewards from evolving building that take space on your city are useless. Imagine on level 40 you have only 5 research points. Come on. My school gets me that every day, and even more sometimes, even it can go to 10 research points if I'm lucky. Now, we have Persian Palace. Absolute garbage. Except for, okay, you can get this ranged boost health, but why would you need to boost health of the archers? They don't tank, they don't stand in the front lines. It's like Sherwood Forest, it's absolutely useless. So here, this is not worth your time. You might say Persian Palace gives happiness, but trust me, it's not what you want. The amount is still low, and if you do Alliance Treasure Hunt, you can get a lot more from Pirate Fortress if you need that. Now we have the Celtic Broth, which is absolute garbage as well. Here you just get a chance to get up to 3 research points on level 10. Why I don't look at level 40 is that because most of us will just have it on level 10 to maybe 20. To maybe. So who played before last year, maybe they already have level 10. You might get it to level 20, but it's garbage. So, but it can, okay, with a small percentage of chance, give you a barrack refill, either for archers, either for infantry, but still not really worth our time. And then we have the only probably okay one, but still honestly garbage building, which is Winter Market from 2021. I believe it was from 2021. So what's good about this building? On level 10 you can get 1 worker. It's gonna be not on level 10, but maybe on level 8 or something. It will be earlier a little bit. And then you have some goods and some little amount of happiness. Even in Age of Sicily, if you evolve this building that far, it will not be as much. So these buildings are absolute garbage. So the game kinda pushes you to choose Shrine of Reflection just because it's that event, and you will get Shrine of Reflection tokens during the event. Therefore you will be able to level it up higher, and at least it gives you more goods. You see, a lot more goods than the other buildings. And okay, but health to the infantry. So here, no research points, no happiness, but at least something, you know. So if we would choose of all of these, I would choose probably Winter Market and Shrine of Reflection, but the devs don't want us to choose what we want, unfortunately. They want the RNG. RNG is honestly the worst thing ever invented in online games. It happened to all games I played before, even World of Warcraft I used to play before, so these games kind of became too much of an RNG in them, and this game is unfortunately no exception. I do like this game, but unfortunately, everything is based on RNG here. So I would pick Shrine of Reflection, shortly saying, just because here is just a chance. And if I get a Trojan horse, I would not be happy. So if I would get a constant Winter Market just to get that worker, yes, I would go for that. Now, this is how it works here. I will choose the Shrine of Reflection for my beta account, and we will go further, and I will show you here the event. You can get Evolution Token, 2, as I told you, mostly you will get Shrine of Reflection. 2 of these, and 3 healers, Queen Siriori from completing a collection. Now, let's go on and I'll show you further rewards. Now, it doesn't always work like this. For example, here, on the, let's call it level 4, you can get 1 of 3. So you can get Yurt of Khan, you can get Madrasa, and you can get Shrine of Reflection, to choose from which one you want to evolve. Now, depending on the choice, the best here choice, because you can choose it, it's not a chance like in that selection kit. When you see 2 houses, it sucks. When you see 3 houses, you can choose. So, Yurt of Khan, if you don't have it, I would go for it, because on level 10, you will get it earlier, but maybe level 8, 7 or something, but you get 1 worker. That is very, very important. You can never have enough of workers. Okay, this is good, I will just skip it, it's garbage, but we can get, also with the worker, we can get daily, like, research points, which is not bad. Up to 3, it is low, I agree. I don't say this building is good, but of these 3, it's probably the best if you don't have it. If you have it at level 10, no use to level it up further, because you will need to level like 30 levels to get those 3 workers, so it's not worth your while. Then we have Madrasa. Madrasa has research points. On level 10 you have a chance of 5% to get this 7 research points and Baobab Tree. This is absolutely great building to level, at least to level 10. I use it from the event when it was an evolutional building for that event. I played at that time, so this Baobab building, it was nerfed, but it's still amazing. It boosts the production by 50%. This is absolutely amazing. It was nerfed by the duration. Before it was, I believe, for a week. Now it's only for 2 days. But you will feel a huge difference. Whatever you produce, wardrobes, cartwheels, paper, peppers, whatever you produce there, maybe just robes or something, this boost will be huge. You will be very happy for having it. Okay, the chance to get it is very low, but I get it at least once a week. And if you're going through ages, this helps a lot, especially when you go new age, you put Baobab Tree on and it boosts your initial production. So you will get a lot more goods. This is very, very helpful. Then we go up to 7 research points. These chances are low, but I still get sometimes even 7 research points. I have it at level 12, I believe, this building or something. But this is actually decent. Okay, these parts, maybe not so much, because the food amount is low and you can get barrack refills, whatever, so a little bit of happiness. So if you have a worker from Yurt of Khan, I would go for Madrasa, at least to the level 10. It's a very useful building. You can find many uses out of this one. You will be very happy for having it, at least at level 10. So this building can help you out, if you're not endgame especially. And then we have, of course, Shrine of Reflection. Now, if you have Madrasa, you're happy. And if you have Yurtakan, then, of course, Shrine of Reflection. But out of these 3, I would choose Madrasa. Madrasa is very good, especially if you don't have it, and try to level up at least to level 10 or so. So then we have, as usual, like goods or barrack replenishments. Then we have choose one of 5 commanders. And as you see, garbage has always the highest chance of dropping. Now, Hercules is the worst commander ever introduced in the game. He has super low damage, just shoots 2 columns on very short radius. So this guy is absolutely useless. I have over 30 copies of him and never play him because he's absolute garbage, and as usual, when something is bad in the game, it has the highest percentage of dropping. Now the best here for military is, of course, Genghis Khan and Queen Suryodai. These 2 in the middle, they're absolutely amazing. Genghis Khan summons cavalry, which shoots amazing, very good damage, and they're shooters. And then we have this Queen Idea, which makes an arrow rain. And okay, the radius is small, but she does huge damage, and mostly the packs of enemy units just die out. And then we have Queen Suryodai, and she's a healer. We have only 2 healer type commanders in the game, which is Inanna, the standard, and her. Her heal is absolutely amazing. Don't discard her. You can play with her even in the end game. She heals quite good. And then we have Vlad Dracula, which is a tank, basically. He moves very slow, but he has a lot of health, so he just goes to your enemy and kinda covers your back lines. But out of these 5, I hope you are lucky and you get Genghis Khan or Queen Idea. Only them are kind of really useful and beneficial to have. And then we have Pettyfield and stuff. So customizations are also from the previous year. I didn't see on the beta that we have something of the New Year collection and get rewards. No, I see only the past year's event, same customizations, everything the same. Now we have gears, and as you see again, selection hit 2 houses. So this is where it's really bad. So you have or Queen of Shrine of Reflection, or these 5 I just explained you. So evolution tokens as usual. Then here you can have another Madrasa or something if you want, by your choice. And here again you have RNG type or Shrine of Reflection, and then we again can choose. So you can choose 3 times per one roll. Here when you finish this one, it just restarts. So most of the players will restart it only once and not reach as far again if you're free to play, so you will probably reach 1 reroll and something like maybe 245 or something. So here just plan ahead what you want, because this is RNG, and if you get Madrasa at level 3, because you can choose only 3 times, that's useless. If you get a Youth of Khan on level 3, it's also useless, but plan ahead what you want. If you don't have a Youth of Khan, go for it. Later on in further events or something, you will get this building higher and eventually get that worker. If you have it, try going for Madrasa on level 10, you'll be kinda happy for having it. So in total here, I would say this event is not really good, not what we wanted. The best part of this event is that it does not bring any new evolution building, but overall, the prizes and the system, how they're made, they're not good, just not good. I believe many of the players will not like that, because all would be really fine if you would not have this RNG here. But I believe devs know that no one will choose Shrine of Reflection by choice, because it's not a good building, and therefore many of us will just try to go to get that worker as a winter market or something, and that's why it became an RNG. But it's really bad from my opinion, because people are trying to get those buildings up, and to put them on RNG is kind of bad. Okay, but overall, all the same like all the previous events. And now let's go to my main account. On the main account, as you see, I still have some space, and I have some space not unlocked here. So these are just Stone Age domestic farms. I keep them to have space where to put these customizations for them, because mostly I get for domestic farms customizations. I don't know if it's the case for everybody, but in my case, that's the thing. So here I have this Shrine of Reflection. Oh, level 17. Sorry, I thought it was lower. So here you can see Age of Sicily, 282k of food. Well, it's no okay. It could have been better. Like Doom of Masalos for 5 quests per day gives me a lot more. Now, then we got or 2 research points, because on the next level it's gonna be, because it gives us puzzle pieces, which I don't need. I already collected those buildings. And on level 17, as you see, I have only 4% boost of health to my infantry units, which is not really useful here. So, and now quickly I'll show you all the rest, and then we will conclude this event explaining. So here you have Madrasa. I have it even on level 18. I remember I got some tokens of it later on down the game when the event was over. So as you see, 10% to get 7 research points and 10% to get Baobab, this tree, which boosts their production. Absolutely amazing. I really love that. So this part of this building is amazing. Now we have very bad amount of food, and we have barrack refills, like, for everything. On my Stone Age account, on the beta, it doesn't show everything because I don't have everything. So no points in me in getting siege barrack refill if I don't have a siege unit. So, and this is the Kingdom of Sicily happiness boost. That's why I told you that it's just don't go for it, because 328 in Age of Sicily is just nothing, and the range is 2, which is very low and very bad, if we would say it politely. Now I have the winter market. As you see, I have it exactly on level 7. I don't need it anymore, because this building overall sucks, honestly. But we have 1 worker. That's what I wanted out of this building. I don't want anything else and extra here. Then there was Trojan Horse. As you see, I have it on level 6, because when Trojan Horse was the reward, I just started playing, I believe. It was 2 years ago. I don't really remember so far anymore, but yeah. It's absolute garbage. Imagine it's Siberian era for me. Okay, I didn't level it up to the Age of Sicily yet, but it is gonna be similar. So 242 doors. Come on, what is that? And 100k food. What? And then okay, in 2 levels I can get 1 research point daily, but come on, I accumulate 70 plus per day. Even more, that's why I say 70 plus, because it's definitely more per day, and this 1 research point, it's not gonna make any difference to me. And then we have this Celtic Broch, which is absolute garbage as well, but I have it on level 15, so I have 5% to get 5 research points, which usually almost never happens. So pretty much you can see that these buildings are like not really useful, and I'll show you the last one, the Mad Scientist Lab, which is, imagine Age of Sicily, yeah, and you get like 1 research points, and this is what you get, 56 wardrobes per day, and I produce like 1,000 and maybe 200 per 2 hours, so this is ridiculous, honestly. This is so super low, and these buildings need change. They need a fresh air to them, and something needs to be buffed or changed. These buildings are absolutely useless. I keep them just because why not? I still get those research points, and I have space in the city to build anything extra if I need it, so when I will run out of space, if I will ever run out of space, of course I will remove them because they're kinda useless. So this is about the event. I just showed you the quick run through what is going to be the event, what's gonna look like. It's mostly gonna be based on the Shrine of Reflection. Good thing about the event, first, main plus, that it does not introduce a new building. Main minus of it, that the prizes there and everything is kinda depressing, because no one really wants Shrine of Reflection. Even with the health boost, this building is still bad. And having RNG on the buildings you might choose to level, it makes it absolutely depressing and disappointing, actually. So if we would be able to choose the building, that would be great. But to actually have this RNG 1 of 5 when the like 4 of them are complete garbage and the 1 can be used just to that level 7 exactly to get that worker, well, this is kinda, you know, not good. So on this note, I provided you with some spoilers. I hope you enjoy my content. Don't forget to subscribe, hit a like, and I'll see you on my next video.